Sorry, yes, I'm not pressed live. I had to go to the bathroom. I thought it was gonna take less than 60 seconds. Sorry, whatever. Wasn't nobody in here anyway. But anyway, I just want to come out here and do a quick little recording. I know y'all probably can't find me right now, but it should be up after this. And so I'll just do a little video because I just realized some things. Am not liking it too much, and I just want to come out here because maybe we can figure it out together, and hopefully it's not as bad as it seems, right? So today we're going to be talking about Bria and Shay's. Well, Shay's older, so we'll say Shay and Bria's mother. If you don't know Shay and Bria, they are autistic, um, and from what I know, that should be their real mother. They actually look like her, so I believe that those are her real kids. They're not adopted or anything. But hello there. At the same time, I feel that she is using those children. And I'm one of those that every time I saw the comments, oh, the mother is just using the children for money and clout, and she's just doing extra stuff or whatever. So I'm like, I just don't want to believe stuff like that, right? So I seen one today. Actually, I seen like three today that were really alarming. Usually they're just funny, and I just like, hey, it just seemed like something funny. Um, and autistic children, I'm interested in. I would work with autistic children before I work with like um, whatever they call the other people. I can't think of the name right now, but I really can't. So, but it's other people that are like schizophrenia, the more dangerous with it to me. Because I know people that work with those other type of people because and they be like, oh, they fight a lot and stuff like that. So um autistic is more of a just like a more of a learning disability, and it's just kind of hard for them to think and stuff like that, or they'll think about too much at one time. Schizophrenia and stuff like that, it's like more, they just they do more harmful things. Autistic people, they just have a hard time thinking. But other people that I'm talking about, they're more dangerous, and they scream a lot, and cuss a lot, and just whatever. So those people I would work with, but autistic children, I probably would have if I would have thought about it. But I only thought about the other people. So yeah, so I do. I'm really into autistic people. I love that autistic child movie, the little boy. So that's what really turned me outside. So I wouldn't, be disrespectful to an autistic child. So the mom right now is, from what I thought in the beginning, I thought Shay was, growing up and wanting a boyfriend, and she seen somebody and she was like, "Oh, this is my boyfriend," right? That's what the mom made me feel like, because she kept saying, "Oh, this her boyfriend, and she wants him," and and things like that. So today, I seen a video and it said, I can't not find my lighter. If my boyfriend took, I had three lighters. Like, I can't stand him sometimes. Like, men don't keep up with nothing. It's crazy. Like, I had three lighters, and every time, baby, you got a lighter, baby, you got a lighter. No, you have all the fucking lighters, and you can't keep up with one. I am a woman. I shouldn't have to look for no fucking lighter. And I'm the one have to keep giving you a lighter. And I clearly bought two lighters, a big, and a little big, because whichever one he's gonna lose, I'm gonna have one. Why don't I have one? Man, that means I have to go to the car. So just give me a freaking second. Oh, I can't stand men sometimes. I just can't. Golly. I just don't know what we need them for. Literally, like, what is that when they do got to pick up stuff? Throw shit away. No, shut up. Yeah, I don't like going to the trash can, so I just shut up. But let me go get this lighter. Ooh. Mm, mm. Oh, man. Put on my DKN wise to make me one block. Show didn't want to. Excuse me, excuse me. Hey, excuse me one second, baby. Now, got your way. Anyway, fixing on the other apartment building, whatever. But anyway, actually, it looked like they came over here. Shit, I'm not trying to be nice. I don't like to look at men when they be working because they probably be start whistling and shit. I don't. No, see, they do that. I can't stand it. They kind of stop, but I can't stand that shit because I start cussing them out. If they just be too disrespectful, sometimes I just ignore it. Mm. Okay, but anyway, so today I seen a video and the mom, it was three. I don't even know which one to start with. I'm so mad with this lady. I'm mad at her. I'm mad at her. She has a problem. I think she needs to be evaluated because I don't think she needs to be over those children no more. Seriously, somebody gonna have to step in if she continues to do what she's doing. Because first, okay, I'll start with the least to the greatest. The least one I seen today that I was worried about, it was showing the comparisons of her and of their show and another show that's on television, which I believe is Two Broke Girls. I I know, no, it's not. It's another. It's some kind of show. Um, it's not Two White Girls because they in a cupcake place. So it's like some. I think they was in a school or something. Some kind of Disney something. So they just saying like, okay, some of their skits are coming from what they said in that show. So from from just that, I'm like, okay, it's okay. You know what I mean? Okay, they found some kind of way. But for Shay to be in on it, she's, a little smart. She just stutters a little bit. And, I don't know if it's like pre-planned out to where Shay already knows what to say, you know, because that's to me that would be good for Shay if she's that smart to be like, okay, Shay, if, for her mom to be like, okay, Shay, we're gonna do this skit. I want you to say this and that. That's smart autism. So I'm not mad at that because other people do skits too. I don't think it's a exact like any kind of copyright that they can do because it's not exactly the same, and you know what I mean. It's not a movie. You know what I mean. It's a skit, and everybody, a lot of people do skits. Oh, you told Harpo to beat me. You know what I'm saying? But it's a skit. Now, if you get a whole movie and try to say that same thing, then they'll be like, you owe us some money because you just took our shit that was copyrighted. You can't do that, you know. So it's a difference, but they just got skits. So I'm not mad at that. If they taking it from that and it was funny to me and whoever else is funny to gonna like it. My favorite ones is Bria. Because she just so cute and she just be trying to have mind her business and have fun and be in her own world, but then they come trying to talk to her and she go to pinching them and running off and just it just be funny to me because I just think she's just so cute and she autistic, so she getting peachy. I wish I could get away with that, just go around peaching people for no reason. But you know, um, but I didn't mind that. So what I do mind though is I seen another video, and this was a man. He was sitting on a little bench, and he was having an interview, and I was like, So I listened to the interview, and he was saying that the mom told him to talk to Shay. The mom said, "Hey, I got this autistic daughter. I just want you to talk to her." Why would you be doing that? That's what just kind of threw me for a whole fucking loop because I'm like, hold on, you have an autistic daughter. The last thing I would want for my autistic daughter is for a man to come into her life. I mean, it's hard enough when you have a regular minded daughter and you got to deal with all these men trying to run to her and do her some harm, more than likely. But you a whole mama out here searching for me and you don't know. You literally don't know from anywhere. And just walking up to him and saying, "Hey, I got a daughter. I just want you to talk to her and say some nice things to her." Huh? Wait, it just threw me for a whole fucking loop. So I'm like, first, I'm like, okay, maybe he's telling a story because I'm not trying to think of all sides of the story. Maybe he's telling a story. I seriously doubt that because when she's with Shay, when she's talking to Shay, mostly it's some kind of boyfriend. And it's like she's fucking with Shay's mind about a boyfriend that I'm sure Shay wasn't thinking about. I'm pretty much positive Shay was thinking about nobody's boyfriend. Then all of a sudden, here comes Rodney, Robert, whatever, was on Bad Boys. He's from Texas. Um, but I don't know why I can't think. I think it's Robert, Rodney. I don't know. He got good wigs. I would like one. But the thing is, I just really hope he's not playing a part in making that girl feel like she is his girlfriend or he was her boyfriend. I hope that I really wish he would have, you know, and even they made a skit when your boyfriend do this and they show Shay being a little jealous or seeming to be jealous. Um and they had on the same colors, and I believe that Shay did say something about they had gotten married, or it was something about that event, whatever event it was something about that event, that after that event it just kept being my boyfriend, my boyfriend, my boyfriend that I love so much and in my room. You know what I'm saying? Shay wasn't. Shay was talking about Ariana Grande shirts and Bria messing with her. She wasn't thinking about no boyfriend. So now you see she wearing a lot of makeup. Um, and just, trying to be cute. She was trying to lose weight. She said, I gotta lose weight so I can be sexy for my boyfriend, you know. So I feel like the mom has some kind of agenda. Of course, money gonna be at the root of it, but I'm not sure of exactly how far she would go. Another reason I'm saying this is because when she was in the other video that I seen just today, all this was today, like back to back, pretty much. It probably was one in between it, so that's why it kind of alarmed me so much. So she she was in the car with Shay. That's it, just Shay. And she said, "Oh, when um when that man come in that room, I'ma feel bad for him, or he gon." Oh no, she said, "I'ma feel bad for you." She told Shay, "I'ma feel bad for you if that when that man when that man comes in your room." Because Pop goes to Weasel. That's what she said. She said, "Oh, when that man come in your room." Shay was like, "No, nobody." Right? No, nobody means she don't want nobody in her room. Right? So autistic or not, no means no. So the mom was like, "Oh, I'm gonna feel sorry for him." And then she said, "Oh, and when that man come in there, you gonna be saying, 'Mama, help me,' or 'Mama, get me out of here.'" Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, people will start going and make these skits, and they be like, "Oh, well, it's gonna be so many comments and shit. I'm not gonna be able to read them anyway. Why would I give a fuck what people think?" But my thing is, why would you say that? She's not even thinking about a man or a boyfriend, because I do remember her saying, "No, I don't want a boyfriend." And it's like the mom just keep trying to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just hoping that she not trying to pimp this girl out without her knowing. "Oh, y'all can come over here and you can come over here and make her feel good. Just leave me some money." I'm telling y'all, it's some people out here like that. And this lady is giving those vibes. Literally, this lady is giving me those vibes. And it's just like, what the fuck? I've never seen it like live and in person and in my face. She literally told the girl, when, "Oh, I feel sorry for you when that man come in your room." What? You gonna be telling me help me and what? I'm so motherfucking confused. And everybody keep telling her she not worried about no boyfriend. She doesn't need a boyfriend. She doesn't, you know what I mean? And then if you're gonna get her a boyfriend, don't get her a regular boyfriend. That's gonna want a regular girlfriend. You supposed to wait until she finds, they supposed to be like in like like what the party, whatever party she was at, she supposed to be taking her to places like that, and she finds somebody of a like kind that she can relate to, and that not gonna try to take advantage of her and things like that. But you going to go get Rodney, who's obviously gay. um then you finding somebody, I believe he was at a grocery store or something, just random, walking up to men and telling them about your daughter. No, you the one want them. "Oh, I just want you to go to my daughter and tell her something nice." You need to be telling your daughter, don't talk to strangers. You don't know this man from the man on the moon, and he done made a video about y'all altercations, which means that he was very much traumatized at you telling him to go try to flirt with your autistic daughter. And then not only that, he said when he was nice enough to go to your autistic daughter, you said uh you took your camera out, started filming this man, and said you started filming the man and said Bria on her first date. Bria is on her first date. You literally just got this man off the side of the stove and told him to go say something nice to your daughter. Then gonna start filming him and say you started filming him and said, oh, Bria on her first date. And then he said he was like, what? Huh? Who? Like, why would you even do that in the first place? Why would you even have to do that in the first place? Like, why? Like, what was it gonna bring to us to see her with a boyfriend? And then you said first date, so this was before Rodney. So did you ask Rodney to make her feel nice and stuff? And kudos to Rodney. I just hope he don't have nothing to do with messing with that little girl like that. But Usha kind of just went live, so I'm supposed to go over there. But I just had to get this off my chest because I'm really worried. And so it's like, is it that you want clout from us? Like, what do you think that we're gonna get out of? Oh, Shay has a boyfriend. Like, what exactly is that? What are you trying to? I don't get it. I can understand. Okay, I want my daughter to feel good about herself, and you probably ask him, "Hey, just go tell her she cute or whatever." Then the man nice enough to do it, but here you come with your camera. She on her first date, man. I just met you. I don't even know neither one of y'all last name yet. What did you talk about first date? And I guess he played it off or whatever, but because the video never came out. So either he was like, nah, man, no, or she just was like, nah, because I don't want him to come out and say nothing. You know what I mean? That is crazy though. You gotta watch out for these parents. We have some of the worst parents. This is some of the worst, these are some of the worst people I done seen in the history of motherfucking people. These people out here, I don't know if the government is just obstructing their justice or their finances or what, but man, I can't put nothing past these people. They running into school buildings every other day with guns. I don't know if it's Call of Duty. I don't know what is going on with these people' brain. Child, I don't know. But some gonna have to give, baby. Some gonna have to give. I don't know. Everybody wanna be Jesus. Everybody wanna be number one. Everybody wanna be the best this, the best that, the funniest this, the baddest that, the like what? People just feeling themselves too much. I don't know. Maybe it's the music. The music getting better, but it's making y'all worse. I don't know how much worse it could be. Then Trump here, so I know something finna be wrong. Some other shit finna be wrong. But I mean, we gotta start with the people. Trump would have been out of office if we had enough good people, enough smart people. enough caring people, enough loving people, enough regular fucking people. These people are fucking maniacs out here today. Motherfuckers is motherfucking maniacs. Now they ain't gonna turn me to no motherfucking maniac. I already had my maniac time. It's over with. But it's people older than me still on maniac time. It's people younger than me, um, that's, you know, starting to just now starting to learn something, but they rather know how to shoot a gun. Because that's all they see these grown ass men doing. He ain't got no job. He didn't go to school. You know what these young kids be wanting to say? Hey, what do you do for a living? Guess what? They barely gotta ask now. You barely gotta ask anybody what they do for a living anymore. Because you can tell. You literally can tell he's standing on the corner, he's selling drugs, right? Like these kids are they seeing that and they like, well, then guess what? The drug dealers are the ones with the real nice shoes, the high expensive shoes. So who they gonna want to be like? The motherfuckers standing on the corner. They don't gotta go to school. They don't gotta graduate. All they gotta do is stay right there and sell some drugs and talk to people all day. Of course, that's gonna sound, and I can get all this and I can have all that. Of course, it's gonna look appealing to somebody that don't want to go to school. Probably barely can get to school. I mean, it's easier. So and once you get to the point, okay, I want to be a drug dealer, you automatically have to go maniac because guess what? It's some crazy ass people doing drugs. You gotta match their motherfucking energy and let them know that you not the one to be played with. Should just be crazy. I'm gonna roll my blunt while I'm on here. Then I'm gonna go over there just in case the thing is something else to talk about it. But I think that was pretty much it. It's just, and then Bria a little younger, so it's like when she get older, what are you gonna do? And Bria don't talk. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's, and Bria does like her handshakes or whatever. So that's probably why she's not trying to hook her up with nobody. But why are you steady trying to get, I don't know if she want a granddaughter or money. But it's given you want this girl to have a man in her room. Why do you keep, like, why are you doing that? You literally have control over her mind, what she does, where she goes. And mind you, she is doing a good job to me. It seems like her house be clean. The kids be okay. They got clean clothes on and all of that. But it's just your antics. Like I'm just not understanding like exactly what you want. Like just come out and say it. Because that girl wouldn't be worried about boyfriends if you was taking her somewhere where she could be worried about some other stuff. You can go try to get her and do a little song and make her feel like she can sing. She every like Ariana Grande. That's what she looking up to. Ariana Grande ain't running around sleeping with men. You don't see Ariana Grande with no man. Talk about in her bedroom. Ariana Grande music is "Thank You Next" and "Get the Fuck On." So why is you steady trying to get this girl to have sex? Pretty much is what I'm saying. Because I don't see her just, oh, I need this. I can see if she just came at you one day, I want a boyfriend. That's when you're supposed to talk to them. Okay, well, men do this and this and that, and try to get her in mindset like, you don't need to be worried about that, and let's go get some ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Not, oh, when that man come in your room. Oh, when that man come in your room, I don't feel sorry for you because Pop goes Louisa and Louisa go popping. What? And Brit and Shay just sitting there like, no, nobody. It's not my fault. No, no, no. So Shay done got accustomed to I don't need a man. Somehow she talked to the right person and she said, you know what, I don't need this shit. I don't need a man. Cause she not thinking about a man no more. She was clearly saying, no, nobody. No, no, no. Ain't nobody in my room. No, no, no. But the mama steady saying, oh, you gonna be yelling, Mama, get this man out of here. Mama, why you got the man in there? I just want to know, and I'm just letting you know, lady, you need to cut that shit out. I don't know if the check's stopping or just done got lower because Trump in there or what, baby, but you gonna have to find you another thing to do other than try to get her to do something she don't want to do because she is autistic and she can accidentally say rape. And as soon as she do, I'm calling the CPS, DPS, and every motherfucking body else on your motherfucking ass. I sure the fuck will. She said I didn't want to do it, or because she clearly said, "Not my fault." No, nobody. That means she ain't thinking about nobody. So why is you saying that man? We don't even know who the fuck that man is. Because if it really was a that man, you would be the first one to have him on camera. So you so busy trying to find a man for Shay, you ain't even worried about a man for your motherfucking self. I guess you done gave up on your motherfucking self. You wouldn't mind sharing a man with Shay. That's what it's giving to me. That's what it's giving to me. You can't have a man and you think she gonna bake the man in so you can have a man in the house to videotape. That's what it's giving to me. So that's why I came out here and made my little recording so that everybody can know how I feel. So and y'all can watch and be on alert for that shit. For real. Cause it's something going on over there. And I believe Rodney should come out and say what the fuck was going on at that party. Um, I know he did her hair. That's what I love. That's the part that I love about it. He did her hair. But why does she think you her boyfriend? And does she think you her boyfriend? How did y'all meet? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some answers that need to be made in just a minute. Seriously. I said I was gonna rub me blood. Oh well, let me go before the live end over there. So, but I said what I had to say. If you miss it, just it'll come up in just a second for y'all to view it again. I will see you guys later.